All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60.
Darts coming out, throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked. Down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for LeCointe Allen. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down from the 42. Darts out of the shotgun. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Darts. Finds his running back. This is Bashul Tootin. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Let's go. Hurt. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer.
Dart going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets 4th down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it. So this is still going to be a turnover on downs. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. All right, short of the market for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Mahomes to throw for it. This is caught downfield by Rice. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Working quickly here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Another throw for Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Go! 60 by 6. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 72.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14
Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On first down, here's Dart. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It's now second
Well
and
covered on that
10.
play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Tag.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Here he goes, third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite hang on. The win was at a sales cake, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to get with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. There's no line.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get 6 more on their early advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
14. Jaguars 3. Harrison Butker to kick off 14 to 0.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 19 Lions.
Darts looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the 25-yard line.
They give to Allen out of the shotgun. He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still third down coming up. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at third and very long.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, smash Bronco. No ball.
To the air on third and long. certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Pulled in at the 20. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Motion a receiver left. Give here to the motion man. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yellow. On Sunday. Easy. 15.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This gets the 1st and more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? Everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Have him gain up about a handful there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Cowboy 80.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from everybody. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. It's already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Buffalo 18.
Darts out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The Chiefs signal for a timeout, so that's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. There's a screen for 2. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Tootin gets it from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Ready up. Go. Buffalo 80, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a real beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He put everything he had. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Throwing is Mahomes. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Fights his way through a tackle. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18, 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this 2nd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is inside the 20, down at the 19-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now give left side to Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Second down, down to 2. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Even 10-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Back to throw. Here starts. It's a screen play for Allen. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Ready? Half the 60, half the 60.
On third and goal, it starts. Looking for somewhere to throw. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points.
Hey, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
So darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down carry for Pacheco. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Smith here underneath. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Flush down in the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
second down throw for Mahomes. Left side is caught by Rice. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow. Spartan.
Goes on the run. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. He'll throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Starks. Finds Hunter downfield. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run, and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First down from the 42. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. He's caught in stride by Rice. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again! Foyer Orokin with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's going to wisely get into the slot. Manages to avoid any sort of contact, but he did start it a little bit shy of what they needed for that first down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Got his man. Thomas has it. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
18 Cardinal, 18, 7 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Going on first down. It's Dart. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
On the give, it's Stewart. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
70
He's back to throw. That's completed right side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Flush out out to his left. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars holding a 4-point lead. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Inside give here for Tootin. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
19, Tiger, 19.
Looking to throw. And that is the catch to end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
39, Chiefs 28. Camp Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs make the first down position.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
At the 47-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Myles. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. First down throw, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Hey, 43, 15.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Here he is to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
The kick is good.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look in warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.